two athletes that you know plenty about, Stephen.
Yeah, absolutely. Paige, obviously my teammate. I went to the Olympics with her in 2016. She's also a bronze medalist from 2020.
Concentration, the watchword from Juan Antonio Ramos, former Olympian himself, double world champion, coach from Spain. So if it kicks off in the coaching corner, I think it's pretty safe to say it's going to be a tasty one.
Yeah, it's we can do a 2-on-2 tag team match here.
Well, mixed gender competitions will be added to the Paris Olympic Games as a demonstration sport. 2 men and 2 women will be the Fab Four. But it's all about the top 2 in this one. And speaking of top-class fighters, Paige McPherson trying to come forward. Ruth Bagby with that little drag shot down the protector. Côte d'Ivoire in red, USA of course in blue. Both looking for a chance to go for gold tomorrow. There's that step-out double.
Covers a massive amount of distance on her kicks. She started at one side of the ring and finished that exchange on the other side of the ring. That's huge.
Ruthless?
Ruthless, yeah, absolutely. I would endorse such a ridiculous nickname because she is well deserving of it.
Can she find an answer here in this one? Paige McPherson doing well to hold the centre and subdue Bagby. And it's the computations, the database running in the head of both. Stepping in, good control there from Paige McPherson.
Yeah, trying to that freight train coming at her, take the easy points. At the end of the day, you don't have to swing like a bat. All you have to do is get your foot on the system to score. Still only 1 touch for Ruth. 0-0 with just a little under a minute to go in this one.
As you say, that 1 touch, the touch of class just about from the face there. Flashes past from Bagby.
They've had a couple matchups in the past, and they've always. I think this one, we're going to be going down to the wire on this one. Paige, a little bit more the finesse athlete. Ruth, the strength athlete for sure. 30 seconds to go in the first round.
Good footwork there from Ruth Bagby. Sees the possibility for a step-through back kick, but Paige McPherson, well, she reads that, Paige. Dennis Jennings just advising last 20. Well, so much action rewarded there.
Good delay there. She knew Ruth was going to keep coming with that back leg, took an easy opportunity.
Takes the opportunity, takes the 2 on the board. And it's a superb start for both fighters. And obviously, if you were to look at that on the scoreboard there, it's 2-0. You think it's going to be reasonably defensive. That was non-stop all the way through.
Yeah, it's the example that we keep talking about of it's good covering, good guards, but on top of it, it's also the system we're playing too. So all you have to do is get an arm in the way and you've got a good chance of keeping it from going up. And both of these women are experts in not only guarding, but throwing those awkward angle kicks, taking face kicks, closing distance. It's still either player's game.
Well, either player, as you say, has an opportunity to make it through to the final. And if you're just joining us, Mateja Jelic of Croatia will be in that final. Sheikh Salah Cisse, the Olympic champion from Côte d'Ivoire, giving some encouragement to Ruth Bagby, teammate and friend, of course. She needs precious little encouragement, does Ruth Bagby. Loves a tear-up, loves a fight. Change of stance as well. There's the step-out double.
Yep, there's that exact double you talked about. She gets people caught with their leg up, and they can't do anything but stand there and brace for impact.
Goes for it again, tries to change it up the stage to the face. The Olympic champ, Sheikh Salah Cisse, cheering on there.
Quality ring management there. Second she got in, she turned her and she's back in the middle. It's the difference between good players and world-class players.
And that's what we have for you here in the Grand Prix final in Moscow. World class everywhere you look. Good back leg turning kick there. Bravery from McPherson. Disregarded that possible headshot and just went for it. All square in this one. And McPherson just doing enough to stay in the head of Bagby, not going too defensive.
I think the last thing you want to do is get caught in an exchange in this one. And so it's like we've seen from a couple of players, maybe like a 75% cut, kind of change the pace a little bit and shoot in and take an easy shot when the other person falls asleep.
Certainly no chance of fans falling asleep in this one. Lots of action, and there is one on the board again from Bagby.
4-2, good attempt on that turn. Ramos a little confused about what was going on. Almost went with the card, decided not to. 15 seconds left, 4-2 Ruth.
Paige McPherson just taking it steady. Will live to fight another day, of course. A very close match. We are into the dying embers of that second round. And back they go. Well, we've given, of course, the plaudits as we see the applause from Sheikh Salasisi. For Paige McPherson, of course, friend, teammate, and understandable. He can be in her corner for this one.
Yeah.
Advice, what's the options now?
I think she needs to play back to her strengths. At the start of that last round, she started not only establishing with that cut or stab or whatever you guys like to call it, establishing with that front leg, pushing Ruth back a little bit. After that first double kick, which rightfully so, that was a bomb of a double kick, kind of slowed the pace down. Paige's main weapon is that she's very, very athletic, and I think she's got to go back to that, start using that front leg again, push her back, really try and take control of the center of the ring. I think she can come back and win this easy.
Well, fight to the finish, the words of advice there from Ramos. It's the same language, it's French. I was going to take some credit there, but in Cote d'Ivoire it's just French. And of course Ramos originally from Spain, so it's basic French, so I just about got away with my l'argent de poche there, but looking to pocket some money in this one. Ruth Bagby has the points. Paige McPherson looking for that aggression that you mentioned. There's the double on the way through.
Yep, there was that double, a good attempt at the face. So close. Slightly off balance, but a lot of credit's got to be given to Ruth. She literally hit her with a missile to knock her off her leg. Paige has amazing balance, so it's not for a lack of trying.
Yep, the proprioception, the balance, the quality in the US corner. Can she change up the momentum of this one? Ruth Bagby's cover game.
Up 7-2. Again, that was one of those scraping points. They don't all have to be those bombs that she drops with double kicks. She can also take those cut kicks, and that's why she's a world champion.
Yeah, she's got the quality, she's got the 5-point lead. Still time, can Paige McPherson turn things around here? No shortage of intensity. McPherson charging forward. Ruth Bagby reading the playbook. Can she put herself into yet another final? Ruth Bagby ranked at number 6, Paige McPherson at number 7. There was going to be a gam jump perhaps there.
Interesting gam jump. I would have probably given it for the fall, not that, but maybe he saw something I didn't.
I would have went with the fall as well.
Yeah.
But irrespective, scores on the board, 4 points, just over 30 seconds. Ruth Bagby's black belt slipping down. But is it slipping away from Paige McPherson at this time? Surely the referee will have to stop it at some point.
There we go.
A little wardrobe adjustment required. An adjustment of tactics, little time left. Go for broke?
If you're Paige, absolutely. You got to swing for the fences here. But if you're Ruth, I'm throwing hurting bombs every single kick at this point because you need to demoralize Paige. It's the only thing you can do to avoid her athleticism. Because if you're not careful, with 10 seconds left, 7-3, Paige can still pull this off. Leading with that front leg. An attempt at that turn by Ruth, a great attempt. Less than a second left, 7-3. Let's see if Paige can pull this off one last time. Nope, not quite. So this means that Paige will be in the bronze medal match against, I'm drawing a blank on it here because I don't have, against Magda. And Ruth will be facing off in the gold medal match against Croatia, Matej. Both going to be excellent matches, just like the two we just saw.
No question about it. The celebrations, Anthony Obame, heavyweight for Gabon. Sheikh Salasisi giving some final now. Qualification secure for Bagby. Paige McPherson still has work to do, of course. And the power and the strength, you mentioned a few hurting bombs were thrown. It's a rocky road to Tokyo.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and again, this is another one of those examples of we could fight this match again right now, and the score might be completely opposite. So it's that classic matchup of power against speed. Didn't quite work out for Paige this time, but she bounces back. You don't get shaken easily if you're a two-time Olympian, potentially about to be a third-time Olympian.
Well, the page still to be written.